The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who would bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
OK, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Crack! Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
No. Terrible shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Power and precision in that shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And that'll be easy as pie for square leg. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order. He's got their tail up.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Brook goes all the way. Massive strike, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Nearly gets the edge. Wokes with a great delivery there. That is quite extraordinary. Brook, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Over the Superchargers, 39 for 1.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and they've answered with full honours.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4. Too wide. It's there to be hit. He's really given the treatment.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Straight to the fielder. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. They've gone up here.
End of the third over. The Northern Superchargers are now 49 for 1.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Kirkstall lane end. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 8 off it. The Superchargers are 57 for 1.
The run rate's dropped a bit that last over, but still scoring at a rapid rate. Set up the last 2 overs of the power play for a big attack.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Gone, great catch. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Number 4, the Northern Superchargers.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, simple run out. That's out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. And no need for the fielders to chase that one. How will he reply?
Nice solid defensive shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. It should get a single. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Abel, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. The Superchargers are 82 for 3. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. Drilled that one away. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Superchargers are 90 for 3.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
End of the 7th over. The Northern Superchargers are now on 90 for 3.
Abel from the Kirkstall lane end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Trouble! Wow, that's missed a lot. Too good. That is huge.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Might look to go big again here.
Crack. It's another massive maximum. 2 in a row. Bowler under pressure now.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. The Superchargers are 103 for 3.
End of the 8th over. The Northern Superchargers are now 103 for 3.
Green coming back into the attack.
The attack for Welsh Fire.
Goes over the top with that shot. Oh my, that's racing away.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Needs a direct hit. End of the over. 9 off it. The Superchargers, 112 for 3.
Now on 12 for 3.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Walter coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Gone. Caught. Out. What a screamer.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
6 runs added in that over. The Superchargers are 133 for 4.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Walter shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
And that brings up the half century.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot?
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the 12th over. The Northern Superchargers.
That's the over. The Superchargers are 154 for 4. Green from the football stand end. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yep. Gone. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Yep.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Onto that early, that could be 4. Couldn't get it through the field. Trouble! Five runs added in that over. The Superchargers are 172 for 5. Going with spin now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Too much width, and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Swept away but finds the fielder. 11 runs added there. The Superchargers, 183 for 6. Wells back into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good pick up, big chance. Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and just... dispatching it for 6.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Good fielding out in the boundary. That's out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Yep.
End of the over. The Superchargers are 201 for 7.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. track. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Fire managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Heaved over the top, and that'll be a maximum. Fantastic square drive.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply? Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Number 11.
Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over. 7 off it. The Fire are 7 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Kirkstall lane end.
How will he reply? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. got that away nicely. Drilled that one away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the field with a great shot. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. The Fire, 16 for none.
End of the second over. Well, Fire are now 16 for none.
Rashid, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the football stand end. Doesn't beat the infield. Bowling fielders look really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Bairstow looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Always difficult. To focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's a confident appeal.
With 85 balls remaining, fresh fire.
Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the football stand end.
The new bowler into the attack.
Perfectly timed. Straight to the fielder. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Drilled it way too short, and that's been dispatched to the boundary at a rate of knots.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. Can he come back with a dot ball? Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
9 runs added there. The Fire, 33 for none.
4 down, some great shots and running between the wickets. but I think they need that one big over in one of the last 2 overs of the power play. To try and keep the required rate in check.
Rashid from the Kirkstall Lane end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Whacked away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
And that completes the fielding restrictions. Time for some field changes.
Excellent start so far in this chase, but they still need to do a bit more to stay in touch. Last over of the power play coming.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. The bowler looks really confident. Wells drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over, 5 off it. The Fire are 46 for none.
Are now 6 for none.
Lawrence into the attack now from the football stand end. Wells muscles that away. It's flat and hard and 4 more.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Well played, could be a quick single. End of the over. The Fire are 53 for none.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Going with pace now. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Could be close. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Andrews coming into bat at number 3.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, no. What a chance. That's going to race to the boundary. That's the over. The Fire are 61 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Brooke, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Misses everything. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Oh, fantastic catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. They've taken a good catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Coming into bat for Welsh Fire.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The Fire weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Remaining. Welsh Fire need 62 runs and have 2 out. 5 more balls for this.
Brooke from the Kirkstall Lane end. Eskenazi waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
over the infield with a cracking shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Well played, could be a quick single. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That really wasn't... a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Going with a more defensive field choice.
No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Eskenazi staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
Please give him a warm welcome. Adil Rashid into the attack for the Melbourne Superchargers.
Big edge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six. Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 8 off it. The Fire a 90 for 3.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Santner, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Kirkstall Lane end. Massive outside edge. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
6 runs added in the over. The Fire are 96 for 3.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wicket. In the dugout.
Santner from the Kirkstall Lane end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. Might look to go big again here. Seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Fire 108 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This should be close. Oh, that just didn't stick. That's the over. The Fire 111 for 3.
4 runs and have 3 out.
Lawrence coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Massive outside edge. The Fire weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Are now 12 for 4.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Kirkstall lane end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
The bowler stopped short there, maybe didn't like the feel of their approach.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Good shot, a beauty.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. How will he reply? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Lawrence, the spinner, coming into the attack. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Could be close. Out. Caught. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Fire are 133 for 5. Brook coming back into the attack has done well so far. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Green loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
good fielding out in the boundary. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Massive outside edge. That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
1 over left in the innings. Cass to bowl it.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Whacked away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Have to go for it now.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Misses everything. Great shot through the gap.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
End of the 20th.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.